Welcome, Bernie. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Yana. This is The Scented. We talk about fragrances, and I'm joined today by Bernie. He's a scented helper, and he really loves when we have hauls and various fragrances. Isn't that right? So he's here to share with you and me. I'm here to share with you, along with Bernie, some fragrances that I got, and these are all super luxury fragrances. Pretty sure I still said that sentence wrong. Verbal dyslexia is real, you guys. But anyway, here I have 5 luxury fragrances that I'm going to share with you, and one not so luxury one that I recently hauled. So here we go. Without any further ado, let's just get right into this fancy luxe haul. And the first one is from the Christian Dior private collection, and this is Gris Dior. I had to go and buy the full bottle because I had a little sample of it. Actually, I had 2 small samples. I flew through them in a matter of days, and then I went and got the big old honker, and it is stunning. It is so elegant. It's dry, mossy, light. It's not a heavy fragrance. It does remind me a little bit of Bottega Veneta, the original fragrance, but no leather note. So if you took that leather note right out, this is what this is like. It's a very crisp, dry, almost foresty vibes. It's like a rainy day. This smells like a beautiful rainy day, if that makes sense to you guys. There's patchouli, there's rose in here as well, there's some woody notes, and it's not a monster performer, it's not a monster projector. I'm telling you guys that right now. But that being said, I do spray quite a bit of it. I put at least 12, maybe 15 sprays sometimes, and I get noticed at work. And everyone at work loves it. I've worn this a few times and it's a big hit and I love it. I can never get tired of it. It's amazing. So that is one of my favorites. However, I also got this fragrance that is a new release from m.micallef that was really kindly sent to me by them. And Eden Falls actually is very reminiscent of Gris Dior. So I'm not sure if I would have actually gone and bought the Gris Dior if I had known what this one smells like, because it is quite similar. They do have their differences. They're not identical fragrances in any way. This one does have that same scent profile as Gris Dior, but it's more herbaceous. It has coriander in here. It's very crisp, it's a little bit more citrusy, and it's a little bit more masculine. So for the men who find Gris Dior maybe a little bit more feminine or too feminine for them, this is the one to check out, and this is Eden Falls. This is the brand new release from m.micallef, and it is an absolute stunner. It's going to be perfect for spring because it's got a little bit more of that crispiness to it. I did go a little bit more in depth in another review in my unboxing and first impressions of Eden Falls when I did a full wearing, so you guys can check that video out. And yeah, it is very similar to Gris Dior, but a little bit more masculine. Really, really beautiful scent. I'm going to be reaching for it a lot this spring. I guess now is the time to tell you guys to stay tuned until the end because I'm going to share with you which one is my favorite of this entire haul. So we have a total of 6 fragrances. I have one favorite and I'm going to tell you at the end. So the next one that we have here is from Roja Parfums, and look at how beautifully it's presented. This is the most luxe presentation that I have ever seen. I love the gold and white. I think it's stunning, and this fragrance is stunning. I felt like an absolute queen when I wore it. I've worn it a few times. I've actually been kind of like blindly reaching for it, just like without thinking, this is the one every day. This is the one. Not every day, but many days. And this is just this most delicious raspberry note with vanilla and lots of florals. The tuberose, gardenia, white floral bonanza, and you have ylang, you have your rose, lily of the valley, lily, all the things, plus some woody notes. Like, this is all the notes you can think of, and some spicy notes. I'm just joking, it's not all the notes in the world, but there are a lot of notes in here. There's also a lot of nice spicy notes that are really subtle and really creamy. There's clove and cinnamon and anise. There's a powdery violet note. It's everything. It's woody, it's powdery, it's fresh, it's sweet, it's creamy. It's beautiful and it's luxurious, and this smells like a queen. Like, this fragrance, I'm loving it. It's so different. It's a different take on a white floral. And the note that really stands out to me most is probably that raspberry and vanilla. It's really, really lovely, really worth checking out. So that is 51. And we have another Micallef. Remember I told you guys how much I love Gaiac? Gaiac, that smoky woody scent. Well, we have Gaiac. This is actually on sale on their website right now. I think it's like 78 euro. I think they're getting rid of it. I think it's being discontinued. And that's a crime, if you ask me, because this fragrance is beautiful. It is perfectly unisex. It reminds me a lot of Theorema, which is discontinued. That's a Fendi fragrance that I love, love, love. This is like smoky, sweet woodiness. This is not a warm weather fragrance at all, but once it cools down, I will definitely wear it. And I feel like for people like myself who don't like by the fireplace but do want a smoky, woody fragrance, this is the one. It's almost edible. I definitely get a lot of clove in here, and I get the vanilla with that woodiness. It's just perfect. Like, this is the perfect smoky, woody scent. This is not too smoky, and it doesn't bother me, and it doesn't smell like campfire, and I really love it. So I am so happy that I now have Gaiac, and I really encourage you guys to check this out before it's gone, because I do think it's on its way out, unfortunately, and I'm like low-key mad at m.micallef for doing that. But hey, I guess it wasn't selling and people didn't discover that gem. I don't know if it's because of the name. I wonder why people didn't go for it, because the scent is actually stunning. Like, there's no way that somebody who likes woody fragrances wouldn't like this. Anyway, rants aside, we are on our last luxe fragrance, and this is another Roja. Yes, it is, and this is Scandal. Scandal. Scandal I thought would smell a lot dirtier than it smells. It actually smells very sophisticated, and it reminds me of like a classic Guerlain fragrance that I can't remember exactly which one, but it reminds me of like something classic and floral like that. Possibly Champs-Elysees, possibly something along those lines. It's also white florals, a lot of white florals in here. I feel like Roja is the master of white florals because these two are flawless. There is a little bit of a green bitter smell, so like a stem of a flower, but this scent does go away. And the bitter greenness that's in here, it reminds me a little bit of what I find in 24 Faubourg from Hermès. These fragrances slightly share a similarity. They're very classic, elegant, feminine, floral fragrances. So this one would be like when I'm maybe a little bit more dressed out on an evening occasion, and I do think it's a little bit more mature. I do really like the Scandal, but it's a special occasion one. I don't think that it's one that I could wear every single day. And I guess I'm really on a floral kick here because my next one, this is not a luxury one, but this is a newer release from Bulgari, and this is Golden Citrine, and this is a yellow floral. So this smells very tropical. Like, this is a little bit suntan lotiony in a way, but with a lot more florals. It's really, really pretty. I feel like if you like Beach Walk from Maison Margiela, but you want a little bit more florals, this would be the one. It has a very strong note of ylang, and it has jasmine as well. There's a peach note, it's sweet, and it's very, very pretty, very summery, and very vacation smelling. So I do really like this one. I've been kind of collecting the Bulgari fragrances that come in these bottles. I have a whole bunch of them now, so maybe I'll do a full Bulgari house review at one point, but this one's really pretty. It is not super unique. It is a little bit basic leaning, but I think I got it for like $50. So for the price point and for that tropical vacation-y pleasant fragrance, I'm happy with it. And those are all of my fragrances. So that's my luxury fragrance haul plus one non-luxe. And now that we're here at the end, I'll tell you what my favorite one is. And you guys are welcome to take a guess and leave it in the comments. And the winner of the haul is Roja's 51. I can't stop wearing this. I'm loving it. I love that sweetness and that elegance, and I love how I feel when I wear this. So this is the winner of my haul. I don't know why I feel the need for there to always be a winner, but that's just how my brain works. So that is our winner. Let me know which one of these fragrances sounds the most interesting to you. You guys know now that 51 is my favorite, but let me know which one sounds the most appealing to you. Make sure that you guys subscribe if you haven't already, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye. And Bernie's asleep. Well, I'm gravitating, okay, no, that, what am I even saying, Bernie? What am I even trying to say here?